How's everybody doing? Anxiety ASMR here. This was gonna be my 100 subscriber special video, but when I went to look at my sub count, we reached 150 subscribers. I don't really know how to say thank you other than thank you, and that's just wild. I know for a fact I started out with 48 subscribers, and within 3 days I've gained 100 subscribers, and I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for all the positive comments. I got my phone down here. Later on in the video, I might, if I remember, because I have a really bad memory, I'm gonna try to shout out a few of the people that left positive comments on my videos, because whenever I'm having a rough time, I'll read them comments now, and it just puts the biggest smile on my face. So I got a bunch of triggers and objects aligned around here, and I'm gonna try to make a longer video than I have before to say thank you, and that I really appreciate it. You all just don't know what y'all are helping me through, and it's just amazing to see the amount of support y'all guys give. We have this Tinglegree deodorant here, not degree, it's Tinglegree. Do a little tapping on that, maybe a little bit of dial spinning. I started this video without getting me something to drink, so my mouth is rather dry, so I'm not sure how well I'll be able to whisper. I sound like a dork trying to whisper with my mouth dry. I had somebody tell me that I look like Justin Bieber in my comments, and that made me laugh. That made me laugh like really hard. No one's ever said that before, so whoever said that was original. I'll give you that. No one's ever said that before. Let me know if y'all are having a good day. And if you're not, I hope I brighten y'all's day with this 150 subscriber special. Just still can't believe that. I know for a fact 100 of y'all subscribed. Y'all didn't just swipe away. Y'all took the time out of y'all's day to subscribe, and some of y'all even took the time to comment on my little old channel. I recommend, if y'all like my style of ASMR with my Ghost Hunter cam, and well, of course this is a new mic for better sound quality, I recommend y'all go check out Aggressively Gentle ASMR. He has some amazing content. My little tappy nails should be here tomorrow, so I'll actually be able to tap on things without having to I got rained on all day at work today, and by all day I mean only a few hours. I didn't have to work that long, but for the time I was working, I was getting drizzled on, which was fun. sure some of y'all just want me to shut up and make the tingles, but that's too bad. I'm gonna keep talking because y'all make me excited with the views and the comments. While we're sitting here still early on in the video, I'm gonna go ahead and open there's the notification. You can't make a video on this channel without there being a notification. It's mandatory. But I'm gonna open my locker over here and I'm gonna pull out some video game cases because I was really excited and just kind of piled up a bunch of things here. Went ahead and clicked record, and I don't know how to edit videos, or have the money to pay anybody to edit videos, so y'all are gonna watch me grab those games real fast. Watch me grab them games real fast. Watch me grab them games real fast. Watch me grab them games real fast. Let's see, what kind of games did we pull out? We got Modern Warfare 3, and most definitely the original case. This is how they sold it on the shelf new, with green tape and all. I'm gonna set the rest of these down here. Now, I was never really into the Modern Warfare games, mainly because I never got to play them, but I do like to play the waves on this with my buddies every now and then. Let me know if y'all ever played Modern Warfare 3 Waves. There ain't much to say about this because, well, it's a Modern Warfare 3 in a Blu-ray disc box. I actually didn't buy this. My buddy found a whole bunch of games in the closet of a house they were renovating or cleaning, and I was lucky enough that he just brought them over and gave them to me. Now here we have Borderlands original. I also got this from my buddy. It was $4.95. Good luck reading that with that kind of camera. When it was bought at it doesn't say where it was bought at, but I'm gonna assume either a GameStop. I'm gonna assume a GameStop because of the sticker. Also may be completely wrong. But it's in the greatest hits box. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what's inside of it. Oh, this is actually my first time opening it up. You got your leaflet in here. And it tells about the game. And of course, stuff about the game, getting started, Pandora's vault, the main menu, the characters, how to use your controller on the game. And the inside of this case is relatively clean. The disc. Let's go ahead and check out the disc. There's like one solid little scuff mark all the way across it, but other than that, it's really, look, y'all can see yourselves over there on my El Cheapo chrome boat. also had a lot of y'all tell me that y'all liked the new microphone and it looked cool. I'm glad to hear that. I was a little bit worried about it, but y'all said y'all liked it. On my screen here, I'm looking at a little pause button under my play button. I'm hoping that means, yeah, I can pause the recording because I might have to run and grab me a water. But before we do that, we're going to move on to the next game, which is Call of Duty World at War. This is where I had my first ever multiplayer experience and zombies experience. Used to be a little kid playing multiplayer on multiplayer zombies with other people on here, and I can't remember if you could have a mic and talk to people in game on the zombies, which I'm sure you could have, but I was always too poor to have a microphone until I got Black Ops 2. But I always met some pretty cool people on this. Lots of modders. I remember there's lots of modders, but of course when I was a kid I thought that was amazingly cool. Let's go ahead and open this up. I hope the leaflet's in it. Oh, it is. I also haven't opened this up because I just think it's too cool. And I don't like opening it. I'm messing with the disc. But here you have the contents. Getting started on how to use it. It says here to play this game you have to put the disc inside the PS3. Imagine that. You got your controls here. Oh, no, you got your controls here. I don't know why on this. It's naming off the controls on your controller. I see. Got the main menu there. Multiplayer menu, your in-game display. And a customer support reach on the back. When I was testing this mic yesterday, it was a little louder than I'd realized because my headphone volume when I rewatched the video, of course I can hear myself, but I don't know if that's how the audio is coming through. But when I was rewatching the video, I had my volume on half, and I was like, man, that's really quiet. And then I plugged it into my phone to watch the video again, and it was like, boom, and I was like, oh. Whoops. So I'm sorry if I blew any y'all's eardrums out, or if I'm blowing any y'all's eardrums out here, but I guess that's why they give you a volume control for people like me. The inside of this case is sleek, so I can't scratch on it really. But I can do that to the disc. I can spin it around in there so you know it'll never work again. Let me know if any of y'all ever put toothpaste on a disc to try to make it work again. Toothpaste on a disc. And the next one we have, which I have a bad problem of not taking these price tags off for some reason. But we got GTA 4 in the greatest hits box. I paid $10.99 for this. $10.99. Let's go ahead and open this up and See what's on the inside. It feels heavy. Maybe there's a brick of gold inside. I can't open it. I don't want to, be loud. There we go. Oh no, all we got is the Liberty City Guide. A little broken clip up here that we still got the bottom clip, which is nice. And inside the Liberty City Guidebook, inside the Liberty City Guidebook, you got your table of contents, how to use the disc, you have to put it in the PS3 to play, how to operate your PS3. I'm sorry, I just learned something new about the PS3. I wonder if mine does that. I didn't know. I'm gonna try to show y'all this. Hope I don't set this on fire with my $7 Eon ring lights down there, but on the PS3, apparently there's a little hatch on it that opens up where you can add SD memory cards and memory sticks. I've been playing on PS3 most of my life and I didn't know that. Go gentle on me, please. I didn't know that. But you got your game controls here. Welcome to Liberty City. Welcome to Liberty City. Welcome to Liberty City. Welcome to Liberty City. And you've got some of the sightings in Liberty City. I only played GTA 4 when I was a little bit. I don't think I can show that, but GTA used to go off back in the day. I didn't care. You got your restaurants, Al Dente's, Jerusalem's, Superstar Caf, 69th Street Diner, 99-cent Heartstopper 6-pound burger. Do y'all remember the dollar menu on McDonald's? Now the $10 menu? Not really, but that's might as well what it should be. Your credits for everybody, I guess, that helped design, make the music, and do the graphics on the game. Their credit list goes off, as you can see. They had a bunch of designers, which was pretty cool. I'm gonna actually not show this as at the camera as I flip through here, just in case they decide to smack me with another one of them little images. But basically the rest of it was just the credits, and then you got the Rockstar Social Club. And inside, you've got your GTA 4. This is not the greatest hits disc. I got scammed. I wonder if that makes the value any different from if it's the greatest hits one or if it's not. Next up we have Modern Warfare 2, which I don't think I bought. I think this was one of the ones that was given to me, but it has a price tag on it for $6.99. It's got Infinity Ward. It was made by Activision. Perfectly crafted. riveting, the number one game of 2009. This came out in 2009, it says. Seems like so long ago. It was a masterpiece, said Game Informer. You had to be on PlayStation Network to play online. I wonder if you heard that. I live in pretty much a really rural area. I think that's the right word for that. And somebody just passed by in a diesel truck, absolutely stomping on it. Oh yeah. I'm gonna pause the recording real quick, and I'm gonna run and grab me a bottle of water. Get ready for the smoothest. I'll be right back. I don't even know what I'm saying. Alright guys, I'm back. I got my water. And now that I know I can pause the recording, I can pull out more triggers if I have to, which is... That was kind of loud. I'm sorry. We'll do it quieter. But down here I've got a mini... NES console. Which, when I went to use this, I don't think there's one game on it that's an actual NES game. I think it took the development team a total of 30 minutes to make the games that are on this, and it's got like 691 games. But I think this is a little small, so we're just gonna go ahead and set her down here and take my Tingle juice bottle and we'll pour a little bit of growing Tingle juice on it. Give that a second to grow. Oh, I think it did. Now we got a full-size Nintendo. It's that easy. It's that easy. Now here. Got your full-size Nintendo. These were released in 1985, I believe. And right here it says Nintendo Entertainment System, NES. And on the back, you've got your AC adapter, your CH3 to CH4, and your AF switch. I have no idea what any of that is. you got your, let me see if I can get your audio and video cables. Your audio is red, your video is green. Back in these days, you didn't have HDMI. It's decided it didn't want to make the open close noise anymore. And here on the bottom you got this little box, and I'm not really sure what this little box was used for, but I do know it comes off. So there is that. On the bottom it just kind of tells you what the device complies with, what model it is, and the customer service and warranty repair, a toll-free number, inside Washington state. I wonder if the warranty's still good. So we'll go ahead and set this back down there. We'll let it shrink back down into the little one. Let it shrink back down. Shrink. Now I'm gonna pour a little bit of tingle juice on y'all. Maybe boost your tingles real fast. You don't want too much, you don't want too much. A few little tappies on it. That's enough of that. I need a little drink of my water again. I was getting a little thirsty there. Yeah, that tastes like water. Next up, got the Tingle Tea Light. sounds. I don't really know what I'm gonna do if I ever get to 200 subscribers. I'm wondering what I'm gonna try to do for that video. I never thought I'd get to 100, really. I just made this because I wanted to help people. I wanted to help people through rough times. I wanted to take away their brain concentration from negative thoughts. Bring some sort of peace into their life. Make them happy. And I really hope I do that because y'all make me happy, so in return I gotta try to make y'all happy. See, my memory is horrible. But I had somebody tell me this was, or looks like a cherry blossom tree. And like I said, I believe they're either Chinese or Japanese. I'm not really sure. But it's a cherry blossom tree, and if you're having a rough day, I just want you to look at this scenery and imagine that you were a poorly drawn stick figure right there. Right there. Or maybe over here. Or maybe you're leaning up against the tree. But I've learned this is a cherry blossom tree, which I think they're really pretty. I don't know what that was. But I've got this little case here. I found this in the room over from my little room here. And inside of it were some dusty old baseball cards. Baseball looks like NASCAR or something, but mainly baseball. And I was wondering if I could make any sounds with them. Oh, got a little piece of dust on the microphone there. sounds. I wonder if I can. I'm still working on the microphone booping. Let's see here if I can measure these cards here. Inches long by 2.5 inches wide. Let's do a little bit of still proportional. Everything about you is correct. Let's see what other cards here. Let me see if I can name off. We got Angels, Johnny Ray, Sandberg, Ryan Sandberg. I think yeah, number 23 it says. And here we got Bobby LeBonnet, I think, LeBonnet. And apparently, he was sponsored by Coca-Cola. Which I think that's really cool. And sorry for my dirty fingernails. I play in a lot of dirt when I'm at work. I don't feel like going through them all here, but I'm gonna try to ruffle them, see if that makes a cool little sound. Again, I recommend if you like my style of ASMR, you should go check out Aggressively Gentle ASMR. Great channel, great sounding dude. He has some extremely good triggers. Shuffle a bit and pull out a random card, see what I get. Probably ought not be knowing this. There's probably some card in here worth worth infinite dollars, and somebody's gonna get mad at me for it, but I can't help it. It's for the tingles. I seen one in here. Yeah, what is this? Dan Wilkinson. Monsters of Crime Drawn. Big Daddy. I have no idea what that is. Unique looking card, unique looking card, unique looking card, unique looking card, unique looking card. It's a pretty neat looking card there. I'll set this back up. Let me see if I can go on my phone real quick and see some of my favorite comments here. Let's see here, how do I get there? FFY said the BSN sound in the background is so good. Aaron, which has left a lot of positive comments on my videos, said they could fall asleep to this. FFY also asked, what do I record with? I record on it's an Acer Chromebook, one of them touchscreen ones I bought. I don't think I paid that much for it. And then I use a Mano microphone. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. I go over here to view all. Oh, no, I messed up. Yowa said my upgraded mic looks nice. Thank you. Me, Joe Smurf, said good vibe and good ASMR, man. Keep up the work. And yes, this mic picks up everything. The mic is so much better. So people are liking the new microphone. The shampoo bottle said, he's the one who said I look like Justin Bieber. Thanks. I don't know how to respond to that. I'm not gonna say your name, but you said underrated channels like these are the best channels out there. Keep it up, bro. Don't get discouraged. Do what you love. Success don't come overnight. Sky Blue said your voice is relaxing. I love how you don't whisper. I'm sorry about that. If people don't like when I don't whisper, I just forget sometimes. And after I whisper so long, I just kind of want to talk like this. It's more comfortable. Annika Matthews said thank you for supporting small artists. I'm a real one. Annika, you're a real one. Somebody said, Corey King said I should try wired headphones. I think he was talking about earbuds, but of course I'm not sure. I had a pair of earbuds, but one of them popped in half, so can't use them anymore. Anderson said, absolute legend. You're a legend, Anderson. I have absolutely no idea how to say your name, But they said, this is so relaxing for me. Thank you. Thank you for your time of day. Evan said, just found this account and loving it so far. Please continue to make more videos. Please don't end up like one of them other accounts that give up right before they get big. I couldn't give up. I get way, way, way too much support from y'all. Seeing Skeleton said, this is nice, dude. Sometimes it's the raw ASMR, that's the best. Thank you very much. I hope so. I try to put a lot of effort into it, dude. I think I'm doing an alright job. Joey said, love the new mic. Said, this is fire. Also said, this really calmed me down. Thanks, man. Larry said, I seem genuinely nice. I hope so. I just want to make people happy. Larry also said, thank you. I'm having such a rough time, honestly, so the timing was crazy. Subscribe, keep it up. I do honestly hope I help a lot of people through rough times, because ASMR has helped me through a lot of rough times in my life. Chopstick said, I look like I cook a mean tuna melt. I'd actually never had a tuna melt in my life. I grew up eating potted meat and ramen noodles and beef stew. But I went and asked my cousin what a tuna melt was and found out. And I'm gonna have to try it now. Inkco said the tube and scissor combo is a banger. Urbina said I had earned a new sub. Thank you. Burul said they'd had a lot on their plate right now and going through a bad time, and then I really hope that they've got through that bad time and are doing so much better today. And said that it's really calmed them down and made me feel ready to tackle things that I need to get done. And I said thank you and to keep doing what I'm doing. Always. Somebody else said this was tough. Joshua. Jellyfish is the one that told me that these are cherry blossom trees. Thank you for the information. I genuinely really didn't know what they were called. Ryoman said every sub is someone who found a little peace because of you. This comment in particular made me feel a lot of warmth in my heart to know that I'm bringing peace to people. Aaron again said great video. I love the tapping on the gamepad. That's the one I didn't know if they like the NES games or the regular games, so I just do both of them. Actually, I haven't done one of those in this video. Elston had a little sunglass emoji with 2 fires, so I sent them a sunglass emoji. Iona said great video. Rockin' McGroody said they subscribed to me. Go J Hawk said the growth in 3 days is impressive. I still don't believe it. I really don't. Dropping Sips said W. John said W vid. I'm just gonna say review on that one. We're not gonna say the first name. That sometimes a low quality video like this just gives me more tingles than anything else. It's me, Sam, said Super NES and Wii are some of my favorites. I had a Wii when I was little too. Broke many a TV playing the boxing game. Yowa asked what my cat name was because they thought it was Bopo. It's Hobo. I got her when she was homeless. So I named her Hobo. Aaron was my 70th subscriber. I was coming home from work and checked my notifications on my phone to see if I got any text or anything from anybody, and I read that comment, and that was another one that really just, I had to come home and immediately make a video because I was just absolutely mind blown. Just mind blown, you know? Let's continue on with the comments here. Mr. Lettuce said, "Man, I love what you're doing, but you need to stop talking loud. I recommend whispering and make sure you keep the bad quality. It can be what your channel is about. It is a surprise that people like that, so keep doing what you love." This was a comment that I took to heart too. You know, it really helped me figure out how to do this better, and I always love feedback. I don't believe if you're genuinely trying to tell me something, it can be negative. It's not. It's feedback, and I really appreciate it. ASMR Polly said the Tingle Fridge. This is actually a 1956 Westinghouse that my grandmother on my dad's side just had out in the woods under a little pavilion thing, and I went and drug it out. Weighs 200 pounds, but I call it the Tingle Fridge because I booped into it and I just called it Tingle Fridge on a whim. I call everything Tingle something. I like the word tingle, 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 tingle. Piergy ASMR, his old intro used to be something like tingle, 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 tingle. And that right there used to give me massive tingles. I loved it. $5, Rittman said $5 mic being better than a phone. I don't really know which one was better, but I do know when you're using a Walmart phone, if you even like blink too loud, it's over. That's why I try to only record my videos on my microphone and my shorts on my phone. It just makes it easier. If I mess up a short, it's only 15 seconds because I don't know how to record a longer short. I'm not going to go over this comment because it was genuinely, I think, a little bit of a negative comment. William said, just yes. Sophie Gross had another one of them comments that made me immediately hop on there and make a vid. She commented and said, "You'll make it far one day, trust." And I do. And I'm not going to remember you day one people when I make it up there. I'm going to try to write these down so when I do make it big, I can read them off again. If y'all would like. I don't want to throw y'all's name out there to hundreds of thousands of people if I ever make it that big, which I probably won't. But if I do, I don't like just throwing people out there because some people are shy and don't like that, and I understand that. And then my first ever comment I got on a video, which made me crack up, and why I call it my 1990 Ghost Hunter cam, was invisibly, and his comment was 1990 camera and he said he liked it. And my response to that was, if I was to have a 1990 camera, it would probably be better quality than this, because it doesn't look that bad when I'm looking at it on the screen, but when I upload this video, it's like, it's just not good at all, you know. But those are the comments I've got, and they've been nothing but inspirational to me. And so before this video is out, I'm gonna try this. I brought this out specifically for the last video and didn't do it, and almost forgot to do it this video, but I got this Swiss Tech case that I got for a Christmas bonus, or not Christmas bonus, but a Christmas gift from one of my old jobs. I wonder. Let me know if I ever went live. Would any of y'all hop on a live stream? I would go live if y'all would like to watch it sometimes. I'm not really sure how, but I'd figure it out for y'all. Maybe a little bit of it. I'm trying to figure out how to tap on this one-handed and it's not working. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to mic boop. Every time I boop the mic, I get like nervous. I'm like, is that gonna be too loud? I hope it's not, because I have no idea how to edit it out. Oh, that was my furnace. I don't know if y'all heard that in the background, but I've got a furnace rolling in the background to keep me warm in here. I was hoping it'd make some kind of crackly sounds or something, but I don't think you can hear it all the way over here, but you can definitely hear it when it warps that metal on the inside. Trimming away all the negative thoughts you got. Gotta trim away all the negative thoughts. Got it. That was a tough negative thought, but I got it. We don't like negative thoughts here. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to call that for about the 150 subscribers special. I've run out of things to tap on right now and make noises with. I may make another video before the days out. I'm thinking about it, but tomorrow my little tappy fingers should arrive and I'll be able to actually tap on things again, which will be awesome. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Again, thank you for the likes, the comments, the subscriptions. The fact that I was good enough to earn one of y'all's subscriptions just warms my heart. Thank you, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.